Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. My name is Jillian. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, the Lune INNATE. I'm so grateful to have you here. I'm creating a time for ourselves, right? The time for us to reflect, to grow, to meditate, to fall asleep, to reprogram our minds, to chew on some thoughts, something for a journaling prompt, something for, your personal development. We're carving out time for our personal development in these sessions, even if that means just relaxing to it, So however you utilize this, I'll just trust that it's the right way for you. And I'm sure you can trust that as well. I am an energy worker. That is like what my work is. I'm a content creator. I work in video and I'm creating a video for you here. But I also am a Reiki teacher and practitioner. I study all forms of different healing arts modalities and I find them very therapeutic. So I want to encourage you to utilize this as, again, in the way that you choose to. And if you are open to the concept of energy work by proxy, you can use this as a remote or distance energy work session. Here I have your body, your eyes as my camera lens, your ears as my microphones, the length of the tripod, the length of your form. So this is what I'm focusing on, just to give you an idea as I'm moving around your body, with respect to you, of course. Our theme for this session comes from, and let me first say too, happy birthday, Leos. We're presently in Leo season at the time that we're making this, and I like to dedicate at least one of my videos each zodiac season to specifically that season. I see a lot of themes come up in the seasons that sort of could all be looped into or relate to, but this is specifically our Leo season video. And the theme for this comes from a reading that I've done on Patreon for Leo season a couple weeks ago, actually, by now, because I got a little held up last week. I got a little under the weather and had all kinds of issues, flat tire, some jaw problems, and just feeling like sick and stuff. So thank you for your patience. But what came up in those readings was unique to each of them, but there was a similar theme. So I really wanted to incorporate that theme into this session. And that theme is cord cutting. That theme is boundary holding. And specifically, I want to wrap into it cutting away. We're going to do cord cutting and energy pulling and things like that. We're going to use some lights to highlight, to shine a light on who you are, who you see yourself as, and not dim yourself or have any encroachment or manipulation of your energy from an, let's call it, external toxic source that can be found in, maybe where you work, family life, home life, relationships. These can be from past relationships. For example, if any of you have had an experience with a narcissist before, and especially in like a close relationship, you know that that's something that often people need to kind of like heal from, to process, to understand and fully release. So we can be doing work here today that is supporting something that you experienced years ago. All right. But the theme is really about empowerment and, again, like returning all of your energy to you, enhancing the light that you shine, and enhancing the light that you shine in that authentic way, like your authenticity, because that is what the world needs. That's what the world needs, is you to be yourself. That's how you play your part. You follow your heart, you follow your instincts, you are true to yourself, and therefore you are truth in this field. You hold a light of empowerment, of sovereignty, of confidence, and again, truth, like here. And that's what I really believe that we need, or that certainly serves the collective. All right. Okay, so we're going to get into our session. I just want to light a candle with you. We have 4 candles lit here for that space, that vessel, that container to work in. But I want to use some of these incense matches. These are patchouli. on behalf of the highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort and in perfect alignment. You can just have a look at this light and speak or feel or sense your intention. Your intention for this journaling session, your intention for this meditation, your intention for yourself today in this moment, your intention for yourself going forward, whatever it might be. But we're focusing on clearing, cutting, removing any vampiric, energy draining, malicious, or manipulative cords from your field. Cords that were formed in the past, or cords that you're presently experiencing in relationships of any kind. Cords of jealousy, cords of manipulation, cords of imbalance, extreme imbalance. Anything that is not serving you, anything that is detrimental to you, anything encroaching on your truth, on your ability to really see and experience and present yourself and walk the walk and talk the talk and really embody yourself fully. Because these toxic relationships can really manipulate us. So we want to clear these, okay? Just have a look at this light or these colors. If there's something specific you can identify here, go ahead and focus on that. And if you want to go general, that's good too. It'll work either way. But just focus. Send it into the light, into the portal. You can see it. Imagine it. A gateway, a doorway that you are stepping forward into. Okay. Use this stone first. This is nuummite. It is highly protective, fiercely protective. It is a very powerful stone. If you want to look it up, I believe the spelling is nuummite, something like that. Nuummite, or maybe nuummite. You'll find it. It is volcanic. It is perhaps the oldest mineral that we can date, potentially. Millions and millions of years old. It has a, what's the word? Primordial quality to it. And I really want to evoke or use the correspondence of this stone for your power. You know, I really want to empower you, but I also want you to feel protected. So you can see this shape. It's not quite a triangle here, but it does have 3 sides. So I'd love for you to picture as if you're standing in this field with a line in front of you, widening behind perhaps, and you're just in this field of primordial energy, of fierce protection. Protection physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. We're going to call in your guides, ascended masters, archetypes of empowerment, of truth, of benevolence to surround you and support you through this. I'm going to place this below your feet. If you were standing or sitting, right below your body, so we can picture this field all around you. Okay. These vampiric or toxic energies are drawn to us, in my humble belief, in my humble opinion, because we're tempting, you know, because we're a treat, because there's something they get out of it, whether it's our attention, whether it's our focus, good or bad, whether it's our reaction, whether it's the way that they like to manipulate circumstances and situations, whether it is our goodness, our power, our energy, our purpose. So I want to draw out those cords first with this selenite. A bit of a lure here. We're pulling, we're tempting, we're guiding out those cords, and then we will cut them. So we're going to just kind of move through, massaging through the consciousness, setting an intention to connect to the root of these cords, the base, the contact point, and we're going to lure them out with honey, with sweetness, with neutrality, with our light, and pull it out, just guiding, pulling to the surface. And through this work, you may have something come to the surface of your consciousness. There may be something you recognize, so give yourself time to reflect on that if it occurs. We're just pulling it out, reaching in, collecting the roots and guiding out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Pulling these cords out, just bringing them to the surface. If you feel any discomfort during this time, it's okay, that's normal. You might feel relief right away, but if it feels a little uncomfortable at first, that's okay. It's just because it's like passing through. Just trust the process here a little, okay? Guiding it out. Neutral. Okay, we have these golden shears here. Not everyone is the biggest fan of the sound. It's like of the noise here. I hope it doesn't bother you, but these are just like the ones we have to use for this. So we're identifying these cords, these toxic cords, and clearing. Ready? Let go. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just relax. If you're worried about these cords forming again, go no contact, no contact, no contact. Do your very best to avoid thinking about this person. Change the subject. I have I'm sure many sessions on switching gears. Literally think of anything else. Now this toxic person may try to contact you. There's some bizarre energetic connection. And when they feel you've really moved on, when they feel that boundary held, when they feel the door is shut, when they feel that source of energy that they've been feeding off of is gone, I sometimes reach out. So no contact, block, block, block. Do your best. If you cannot go no contact with this person for whatever reason, I would encourage you to look up some other videos on what to do when you have to deal with a toxic person. I believe gray rock can be a method sometimes, but there are experts on the subject. So we're just cutting these cords. And all that energy that's been draining is returned to you. It's folded back into you. From the very root. The last little bit. Focus on the mind, the lower mind now. We're working a lot in the subconscious, the superconscious, or subliminal conscious, but I really want to focus on the effects this has had on our waking mind, as in the thoughts we think, the way we plan, the way we perhaps limit ourselves. And you know, I just had an idea come to me. So if this is a relationship, or an element of a relationship that is toxic but impossible to release, like you love your mother, you have a great relationship with your mother, but your mother has these toxic traits, we'll work on some protection. You know, it's not like we're not going to talk to mom, but we're going to protect ourselves from it. We're going to make sure that that way of thinking, that toxic way of thinking, isn't taken on by us. So we can use the cord pulling and cutting here for that, and then protect ourselves, okay? I hope that serves. So, how you think, what you believe in and of yourself. Clearing any confusion you might have, or blame or guilt that you feel for looking past red flags, for letting something affect you. Okay. Okay. Gonna use this Douglas fir hydrosol from Deshamsia for protection here. The pines, the big Douglas fir trees, protecting. So I'm gonna go down your back first. The front of you. side. Other side. Below your feet. And above your head. And then I'm just going to do below my feet, above my head, side, back, and front. And then my hand. Alright, connecting with that nuummite, connecting with your primordial energy, connecting with your connection to the grid, the web that we are all connected through, your connection to your purest, highest source energy fields, your connection to your path, your purpose as your embodiment in this physical life. And just calling it through and through and through the mental field like a halo around your head, a golden light of protection, of connection to all that is, of knowing yourself, your truth, your purpose, grounded deep down into the body, the blood, the DNA, the path, the lineage. Okay. I'm going to use this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous little crystal cactus. And I want to use this as a talking point a little bit. So we have this primary point here in the center. And all these little terminations around. All these little points. And they're kind of surrounding or shielding or enveloping this primary point. And I'd like to invite you to evoke your imagination here, or like, what does this make you think of? Does it make you think of this as the leader, and your idea, your truth, your authenticity will inspire so many others? Or your truth, your authenticity, your path, your purpose will uplift and supportively trigger others? Or do you see this as all those that surround you with their protection, with their love, with their empowerment? With empowerment, supporting you and who you are and loving you. It's just gorgeous, and I really wanted to use this as well for the light play, the glitter. I realize it goes out of focus a little there, but that looks cool too. Because light, and I have some other lights to work with as well, is a theme for this session. So focusing on your heart space, focusing on your solar plexus, focusing on your sacral, focusing on your root, focusing on your throat, your mind, focusing on your imagination, your third eye, and focusing on your crown, your connection to all. See from you your own illumination, the Lune INNATE, that's what it's about. The light within you, natural. You're born with it. Nothing can take this from you, shining from you. So maybe close your eyes or just imagine this light sparkling out of your eyes, out of your pores, out of your hair, out of your chakra points, out of your mouth, your breath, your will, your aura, the field within and around you, illuminated with your truth, illuminated with your knowledge of self, with your attunement of your purpose, of your path, of your abundance, of the meaning, of the richness. So we're going to just channel through this light to you. You are beaming this light, and we are sending more in to support the continuum of this awareness, of this illumination, of this knowledge, and fortifying your fields, fortifying your body, your cells, your wellness, your physical wellness, your physical prosperity, your physical, your ease in creating in the physical. Focusing on your mental faculties, your cognitive abilities, your problem-solving skills, your planning, enhancing, illuminating your emotions, the comprehension of your emotions, your mastery, your alchemization of your own emotional patterns, messages, and focusing on your spiritual connection to the unseen and whatever that means to you. Your connection to all, through hidden forces like prayer or love or magnetism or purpose. Channeling to you, and channeling. So we're going to use some light here to support you, focusing on highlighting and witnessing and experiencing the fullness of your emotions, of your femininity, whether you are male or female or however you identify. That's not what I mean, but of your femininity, of your creativity, of your nurturing capacity, of your emotional awareness and care and quality of the feminine. Highlight it in you and activate it, activate it, activate it. Close your eyes and focus on the color blue, like an ocean, a sapphire, the night sky, or a beautiful blue sky. Anything that will connect you with the feeling of that beautiful, vivid blue. Shining that light into yourself here, into yourself. And know that it is shining out of you as well. It is shining out of you as well. And now we focus on your red vitality, your masculine, your action, your logic, your connection to reality, your problem solving, your energy, your force, your personal power, your physical strength, healing. And again, it is within you, it is within you, it is within you, and you can act, and you are activated by red. You can close your eyes and picture rubies, cherries, blood, fire, and let this activate within you, even further, further, further. And now we focus on your wealth, your abundance, your connection to resources, connection to love, generosity, purpose, path, sharing, humanity, your fertility, your creations, your desires, your manifestations, and your authenticity and your sovereignty. Here, illuminated, enhanced. It is within you always. is within you always, always, always. Here we have a beautiful feather that was a gift. Thank you so much for this from someone's pick. We're just going to use this white feather for its purity and its awareness, right? Light, for me, it's not light and dark, good and bad. It's dark, full potential, and then it's light of knowledge. It's like light of awareness, of focus, of understanding, of waking consciousness. So we want to fan this into your waking consciousness, anchoring it in, letting it move through you, through your life, through your path, through your walk, your voice, your actions. Shining bright and bright and bright, so bright it burns off immediately, disintegrates any toxic potential in your life. From relationships, from people, from environments, from your own thoughts. Let this move through you, feel it. And your assignment is to just, when you are aware, when you catch yourself, when something feels off, whether it's a thought or a person, you protect yourself, you call it in, you reconnect, you anchor back in to your fullest light, knowing that it's with you always. It doesn't exist without you. Excuse me, there is no existence without it, is what I mean to say. Fanning up and down, fanning side to side. Not anchored in a way that makes it impossible to move, but anchored into your awareness, anchored into your consciousness, anchored into your day-to-day, your waking life. Anchored down into this reality and all realities, this version of you and all versions of you. This point in your life and all points through time. You are alchemical. You are divine. You are a child of the divine forces. And what could mess with you? Right? So reclaim. It is claimed. Who you are, your light, your purpose, your path. Just gonna clear over your eyes. If you want to, you can close your eyes. And when you open, we'll do a countdown. We'll do a 10 countdown, okay? So just close your eyes or just relax them. And when you open your eyes, as you regain your awareness fully into the present moment, as you connect fully with the present moment, you will feel lighter, you will feel your energy returned, you feel vital, you feel strong, you feel like any negativity has been cleared from your energetic body, and you will see the rippling effects of that in your walking, talking life, as well as your dreams and meditations and focus and ideas. Alright, so we're going to count down to a full embodiment, a full, complete activation here. 10, 9, 8, 7, This is anchored into you. You are clear of those cords. You are clear of those hooks. If these people come back to you, you can rewatch this video, or you can simply declare and reconnect with the meaning, with the purpose, with the let's call it energetic muscle memory of what this feels like right now. To be cleared, to be rid, to have boundaries, to be protected, to be so connected to this completely immeasurable, unfathomable force that you are. All right, sending you so much love, appreciation, and gratitude. I forgot to mention, I'm sorry for saying it now, but I forgot to mention, if you like my work, if you enjoy, Patreon is a great way to support the channel. And I also have some other catalogs over there. Recently started doing long form again, and I will have that video up sometime this weekend. And if you resonate with me as a Reiki teacher, I do have my classes available on Teachable with some discount codes below. Again, thank you so very much for allowing me to share this piece of your path tonight. From the very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine in you, and I into this beautiful connection that we share. So very much love to you.